Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 19th, 2025. We're going to be talking about Friday Night Smackdown because, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big match happening for SummerSlam and a stipulation for the WWE title match. And, ladies and gentlemen, somebody got arrested. Well, I want to tell you guys, it's official, it's confirmed that this Sunday, AJ Styles is going to show up because on their social media, they confirmed it, that AJ Styles is coming to Slammiversary. And it is official that Zillapop 2 will be at TNA Slammiversary as well, teaming up with Enzo and some person I don't. Bishop? Something like that. Josh Bishop? And they will be facing Steve Macklin, Jake something, and Mance Warner because Jake something issued a challenge to these guys saying they're not TNA guys. They want to try to come to our territory. So he says, how about one time only we work together, the three guys that watched the International Championship work together to face the fourth rope. And we heard that it will be in the pre-show match. I will try to watch the pre-show match because I want to see Zillapop 2. So they made it confirm and it's happening. So yeah, I can't wait to see that. And ladies and gentlemen, 2K25 gave us a first look of Bull Nakanino. I still can't say her last name right. But ladies and gentlemen, they showed us her entrance. It was a pretty interesting. I don't know if she comes up with nunchucks before in real life, but she comes up with nunchucks. So that's interesting. The person I want to see, the first look and their entrance, is Penta. Jordan Grace was one of them, and we got to see her yesterday. But I want to see Penta's entrance and what he looks like in the game as well. So I'm hoping tomorrow, if they're still doing it. I don't know. Sometimes they don't show the personal looks on the weekend. So we might have to wait until Monday and Tuesday. But they have three more guys that they need to show us. They need to show us KSI, New Jack, and Penta. So if they're going to do it on Monday and Tuesday, that's only two guys. And the extra guy is not... The third guy is not going to be shown. So I'm hoping they do it on the weekend and we get to see what Penta looks like, what KSI looks like. Is he going to wear the Prime Bottle as a wrestler? Because his picture on the DLC is a picture of him wearing a Prime Bottle. So I hope he's not wearing the Prime Bottle. I hope he's wearing some interesting ring attire. And New Jack, there's no weapon yet. There's no new weapon yet. I'm hoping it's like a New Jack weapon or some type of ECW weapon because he's an ECW guy. We got barbed wire, a bat. We got a door. What else we need? Thumbtacks. I don't think we're going to get thumbtacks. I don't think in any WWE game had thumbtacks in the game. I don't think they ever had it. Even on Smackdown vs. Raw or Nintendo games, I don't think they ever had thumbtacks. And people are asking for it, but they're not making a return because I don't think they ever had thumbtacks as a weapon in a WWE game. They had it in real life, but I don't think they ever had it in a game. But I'm hoping that we get something cool with a weapon. I thought we were going to get the nunchucks because Bull Nakano comes out with nunchucks. So I thought we'd get that, but I don't know. They didn't announce that it's happening. So I'm hoping that we get something good. Maybe something from KSI. Maybe a Prime Bottle when there's a whole bunch of Prime Bottles already at ringside. So I hope it's not Prime Bottles. So ladies and gentlemen, we got some Friday Night Smackdown to talk about. We got to start off the show. We had a car accident with the Solo and his MFTs, and the only guy that actually looks like he's hurt is Tonga Loa when he has a cut on his eye. He was bleeding. Everybody else is just standing tall and talking to the policeman and talking to Adam Pearce. Because Nick Aldis took a week off, so Adam Pearce is the boss right now. And they think Jacob Patu did it. They asked Adam Pearce versus Jacob Batu. They showed where Jacob Batu is. He didn't really want to go and get questioned, but Adam Pearce says, you should go and not make this thing worse. So, Jacob Batu did his questioning. He went to the police station. I guess he got arrested because he's a person that they're interested, because Jacob Batu has a problem with Solo, so they thought he did it. But so Solo came out with his teammates and saying that a criminal will always be a criminal, and all that stuff. And he gave Jacob Batu everything, but he got rid of it because he betrayed Solo and all that stuff. And then on the Titantron, we saw on the Titantron Jimmy Uso waving at a police car and telling the police officer to let my boy out, Jacob Batu. And Jacob Batu is out, and he is innocent. He didn't do it. And then the officer says, deal with your business. And Jacob Batu did that. He went to the ring and was about to beat up Solo and the MFTs. Even Jimmy Uso came out. We have a brawl between everybody. Tala Tonga is destroying everybody because he's so dang tall and big. He got suicide dive from Mr. Jacob Batu. He went over the announce table, but he thinks he's the Undertaker. He rises up and he moves his hair from his face and tries to attack him. So we had a big brawl. And then Jimmy Uso slides a chair in the ring because Tala Tonga saved Solo Sikoa, but did not save JC Mateo. And Tonga Loa and Jacob Batu was smashing JC Mateo and Tonga Loa with chairs. And Adam Pearce says, you want a framed innocent guy and be in bars. He's going to see how you feel at Solo being in a cage, because at SummerSlam it will be Solo defending his United States title against Jacob Batu in a steel cage match. And he brought the officers in. He said, he's all yours. Solo thought it was Jacob Batu getting arrested, so he had his arms out and pointed at Jacob Batu, and the policeman just grabbed his arm and arrested Solo Sikoa, because Solo framed Jacob Batu. So that's if you're faking a 911 call, that's a charge, and that's what Solo did. So we have a United States Championship match at SummerSlam. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the matches, and then we will talk about the contract signing. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte Flair came out. Well, they had a little talk between Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And Bliss thought this was the one time only because they lost their shot at the tag team titles at Evolution. But Charlotte Flair looks like she doesn't want to stop being a tag team with Alexa Bliss. She even asked Alexa Bliss to come out and be in a corner for her match against Raquel. And she said the same thing as Charlotte Flair. You think I'm a cheerleader? And Charlotte says, yeah, you kind of do. You have the pigtails and all that stuff. And Alexa Bliss says, yeah, I am. So let's do this. And she still has to remind Alexa Bliss that they're not friends. Oh, they're being friends. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had Charlotte Flair versus Raquel Rodriguez. Remember, the Kabuki Warriors trying to get their shot of the tag titles on Raw. Then Raquel, can Charlotte Flair beat the tag team, one half of the tag team champions, and get a shot of the tag team titles sometime? We have no idea. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. The winner of that match was Charlotte Flair. She gets the win against one half of the women's tag team champions. Will we see a new tag team champion sometime? Next, we got Damian Priest versus Carmelo Hayes. He's been looking for Aleister Black. But of course, Carmelo Hayes has to open his big mouth when Damian Priest asks Carmelo, have you seen Aleister Black? He said no, and then he opens his big mouth. And Damian Priest says, the thing I do is I win matches and then I celebrate. And Carmelo Hayes says, you got nothing to celebrate now because you just got beat up by Aleister. And Damian Priest says, how about me and you have a match? And that's what we got. We got Damian Priest versus Carmelo Hayes. I thought it was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Damian Priest by DQ because of Aleister Black attacking Damian Priest and then a black mass onto Damian Priest. He did not attack Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes ran away. We have Stephanie Bakar will be versing Alba Fire because some reason they have a problem with each other. Because remember, Stephanie helped Nikki Bella from the attack from Chelsea Green and her Secret Herbants. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Stephanie Bakar. Nothing big happened, and then she got attacked by Piper Niven after the match, and then she just throws when Piper Niven was about to do like a Vader bomb or Yokozuma's bonsai drop, Stephanie just shoves her over the turnbuckle and gets, and that's it. So yeah, we have a fatal four-way match to become the #1 contender to the tag team titles. Oh man, I thought it was a pretty decent fatal four-way match. We have Andrade and Rey Fenix. What was Rey Fenix wearing? I thought he was a Power Ranger, but my brother was watching this match as well for a bit, and he thought he was wearing pajamas. What was this guy wearing? It's not Saudi Arabia, and the guys doesn't have to cover up the whole body. So I don't know what Rey Fenix was wearing. It was interesting. But they face DIY, Fraxium, and Motor City Machine Guns. I thought it was a pretty decent match. We saw a lot of high flying, craziness. But the winner of that match and the new #1 contenders, I believe is happening next week, is going to be Andrade and Rey Fenix. I'm happy for them. They get a title shot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a contract signing between Cody Rhodes and John Cena for SummerSlam. So Cody Rhodes came out first. Adam Pearce announced for Cody Rhodes first. Cody Rhodes signed a contract. He has some things to say to get off his chest. And then they announced John Cena. And John Cena is trying to get out of this match, out of SummerSlam. He says he's not 100%. So he says, yeah, you won the King of the Ring. You get your rematch, but a different night. Let's do a Clash at Paris at Perv. So yeah, and then he tried to walk away, and then Cody Rhodes came out after him and attacked John Cena, and then he whacked Cena with the WWE Championship, put Cena through a table, and he grabbed Cena's hand and made him sign his name on that contract. And he did not look at the bottom line. It's not a normal match at SummerSlam. It's going to be a street fight between Cody Rhodes and John Cena. My goodness, what a SmackDown. I thought we were going to see Zelda Pod 2, but maybe because he's at TNA, he's not going to show up right now. I don't think he's signed with TNA. I just think it's a one-time thing. We saw the Briscoes do it before. We saw the Bullet Club do it before. And now we're going to see this Fourth Rope people. I guess that's their faction name, right? I think it's their faction name. Why wouldn't they call it Fourth Rope? I don't think it's a wrestling company. I think it's a faction between Zelda Pod 2 and Real One. Not Enzo Amore. He is called Real One. And I think it was Josh Bishop, I think. I could look it up here. I think it's Josh Bishop. Right? I think it is. I think that's what his name is. Josh Bishop, yeah, that's what his name was. And they another pre-show match they have is Ash and Heather will be defending the Knockouts tag team titles against Casey Lee and Jessica McKay. Those are the two pre-show matches that is going to be on there. I only care about Zilla Pod 2 because I'd never seen this guy wrestle before. And it would be cool to see Enzo back, or Real One. And whoever this Josh Bishop is, I never heard of him. And every match is already talked about. I believe so. There's the women's match. There's the tag team titles. Mustafa Ali match. Moose versus Leon Slater. Tessa Blanchard. Dark State. So yeah, I believe that's all the matches got announced. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We do have one pay-per-view happening this weekend, and that's TNA's anniversary. I can't wait to watch it. I hope I could watch it. That's how my streaming box works, because I do not know it works. Because sometimes I can't get the pay-per-views. Sometimes I can't. Mostly TNA pay-per-views, I can't get those because some people don't stream it. And I can't watch it. So I'm hoping because it's on pay-per-view, not on Access TV or TNA Plus, because I don't have those things. And not a lot of people could use Access TV. When they're doing their small little pay-per-views, they're on TNA Plus. And I don't think streamers could stream it because it's on TNA Plus. And my streamer box doesn't have that because I believe it's a phone or smart TV. I don't have a smart TV and things like that. And you have to subscribe to it. I really don't want to subscribe to it. I don't mind watching it off the TV. I don't mind watching it off my phone. I just don't want to subscribe and pay money for it. And then I don't watch it again until the next pay-per-view. So I'm not subscribing. But if you guys want to watch a whole bunch of TNA matches, go subscribe to their TNA Plus. It's like WWE Network, but WWE Network is no longer a thing. But it's like Netflix, but it's all about TNA. So Netflix is all a bunch of TV shows and movies. But that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Time help. See you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to film it on Sunday. I think it's on Sunday night. I'm going to try to film it on Sunday night and then upload it on Monday morning for you guys. That's what I do mostly all the time. I film it at night and after the show, and then I upload it in the morning because you guys already watched it. So I'm not really spoiling anything for you guys. Right? I don't think I am. I hope I'm not. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling things for you. I'm trying to do it after the show. That's when I'm doing the videos, is after the show. I wait for a couple hours, and then I film it, and hoping that everybody already watched the show. And if you want to hear me talk about it, that's up to you guys. Thanks for the 102, I believe, subscribers. Oh, man, I can't believe we're at 100 subscribers. We're not monetized yet. We're not getting money out of this. Like I said this a long time ago. I'm not doing YouTube just for money. I don't mind the money, but I'm not doing it. It's not my job. It's my hobby, and I like wrestling. I like talking about wrestling. My brother and my dad doesn't want to talk about wrestling that much, so that's why I pick up a camera, film me talking about wrestling, and hoping that people like it. Because my brother's not a wrestling fan. My dad is not this generation wrestling fan. So, at least I got you guys I can talk about wrestling on. Right? So, there's some people, my friends don't like wrestling, so I can't talk about wrestling with anyone. The Gremlin 13 likes to talk about wrestling, but he's a busy guy, so yeah. That's why I do these videos, because there's somebody out there, there's 102 subscribers that is watching this video, and I think some of you guys actually like hearing me talk about wrestling, or you just want to say, oh, let's get this guy some views. He won't stop posting, so we're going to just give him some views. Give him some watch time. I don't know what it is. I don't know what your guys' reasons are. I'm just thinking, and I don't know what it is. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's all me today. I'll see you guys on Monday morning when I do TNA anniversary results. That's all me today. Bye!